there, Bernadette Doyle here, and we are at a time of the year where most of us start to think about what we want to make happen over the next 12 months. We also might be reflecting on the journey we've come on so far over the previous 12 months. You might be delighted with the progress you're making. You might be less than satisfied with the progress you're making. You might be very frustrated. And I just want to share with you a personal story, and at the end of this I'm also going to make an invitation to you about how I might be able to help you if you relate. So I know when I travelled back to this time 9 years ago, my overriding feeling was frustration. And I was feeling frustrated because I had started my online business and I'd got it to a certain point, but it did really feel like I was having to turn those wheels pretty hard for every dollar that I was making in that business. And I found myself thinking, when am I going to have the breakthrough? When is this going to shift? I'm finally going to see the results for all the effort that I've put in to this point? And it was around this time that I started to realise that if I really wanted to break through to the next level, I really needed to up my game, and I really needed to look for people who'd already made this journey ahead of me and to get their help. And so that was why, taking a very deep breath, I jumped on board to work with a mentor. And over the following year, my business tripled. And after that, it doubled, and then it doubled again. And before too long, I was at the $1 million level in my online business. And when I look back, I am so grateful for, first of all, that mentor showing up in my life, but also the courage that it took from me. And it did take courage for me to say, yes, I'm in. It was more than I'd ever invested in my business or myself to that point. But even before our first meeting took place, I'd already made back the investment. And the reason I'd done that is because knowing that I was committed, it basically inspired me to see possibilities on my own, even before the mentor stepped in, that I hadn't been able to see for myself. If you can relate to this, and if you want something like this to be your story, an opportunity has just opened up that I really want you to seriously consider and make a decision about whether this is right for you. And the cool thing about this is I'm not asking you to make a decision about the whole thing right now. I'm just asking you to say yes to the next step. And so the opportunity is this. I have created the Online Profits University Inner Circle. Now, you might be someone who has no experience of an online business. You might be someone who has some experience, and maybe you think, well, you know what, Bernadette, I've got this down. But here's how the Inner Circle is going to help you. This is me working with a small, intimate, exclusive group through live events and through online webinars and trainings. And what we're going to focus on in our time together is getting you results. And where I come in as a mentor is I'm really good at this. This isn't bragging. Pinpointing where you are, understanding where you want to go, and then showing you a plan to get there that is so much easier than you would think on your own. And I'm very good at simplifying it, getting you really focused on the next actions that are going to get results. If you would like the opportunity to have me help you in your business over the next 12 months, here is your next step. There is a link below this video. You need to click it. You need to fill out a short application. You need to get onto a call with my head strategist, and he will take a look at your business, help you determine whether the Inner Circle will be right for you, and if so, he'll explain all of the next steps. So remember, I'm not asking you to decide right now about joining the Inner Circle. I'm asking you to decide, is this my next step? And by the way, what I've just said there is a really great tip for you in business at any time, which is don't try and figure out the whole thing. Just focus on the next step and commit to that. So the next step in this instance is clicking that link and filling out the application. That's all I'm asking you to do. So go ahead and do that right now, and I look forward to connecting with you and helping you to determine whether the Inner Circle is right for you. And if it is, we're going to have a fantastic 2018. I'm looking forward to working with you.